Hey, hello, my friends. Hope everybody is well today. I'm Paul Apollonia. I'm going to show you about 10 items that I've sold on eBay, kind of different items. But hey, before I forget, please subscribe to my channel. $877 of you guys and gals. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me through the years, trying to get to that magical 1,000 mark. That's where the YouTube hoopla happens, they say, but I don't know, whatever. Everybody tells me 1,000 is the place you got to be plus. I've been selling on eBay for, like 20 years. Took it seriously about 15 years ago. First introduced a consignment to a friend of mine who had a ton of stuff to sell and got into parting out appliances and teaching classes through eBay and then on my own. And I also run the Raleigh eBay Ecom Meetup Group. We meet second Thursday of the month at 3 p.m., except for this month, October 2022. I will be out of town for that meeting. First one I had to cancel since the beginning of the meetup. So let's get this show on the road. I'm going to show you what I got, how I got it, what it cost me, and what I made. Hopefully I'll remember all that. All right, let's get this going here. All right, this was under consignment. My consignment rates are 60-40 split, 60% mine, 40% the person that I'm doing work with, and fees come out of my end. I've changed that. It used to be 50-50 the first 100 and then a tier system, but I've looked at my records and I spend a lot more time selling stuff over $100. So I just did a flat 60-40. It's easier that way, easier for everybody. It just makes it easier for everybody. I like to consign high dollar items, but it all depends on what the person has. If you're going to show me a whole house full of stuff and there's lots of items and there's a few low end items, that's fine. But I really like to make some money doing consignment because it takes a lot of work. There's a lot of upfront work with people. You don't know what the situations are or is or are, whatever. Consignment, like everything else, takes time. Garage selling, thrifting, all the other stuff takes time. So this is back then it was a 50-50 split of this. So it would be 50% of $46.99. How did I ship this 6-foot non-collapsible fishing rod? How did I ship this? I just forgot. I used a pool noodle. Slit the pool noodle, wrapped the pool noodle around it, and then wrapped it in cardboard. And it went up to California without a problem. All the photos are done on my phone, a Galaxy 22, Samsung, Android. Let's look at some of the pictures here. It's hard to get. Let me shrink this. Gosh, see, I'm ugly mug enough. Did it in sections. It's hard to do the whole rod. It was. I put it down as used. It looks new to me, or looked new to me, but I sold it as used. There's all your little loops, or whatever they call it. Make sure they're all straight and not bent and everything else. I thought I had a picture of the whole rod. Oops. I guess I didn't. Okay, I normally would have done that. But again, real quickly, my listings, I'll show you what I do. It's keyword friendly up here. It's like a broken record, everybody that watches my videos. But if new people come in, I want to make sure I give them some tips and tricks, some basic stuff. When I'm selling something used, I always use the condition description. Used parts for parts, whatever. My shipping, I kind of guess that. I've been doing it for a while. What do you do if you make money on shipping? I keep it. I spend, like, this cost me 2 pool noodles, which was like $2.20, I guess, at the dollar store. Cardboard, my time to wrap it and figure out how I'm going to ship it without it breaking. So I don't know if I made any money on shipping on this one, to be honest with you, since I went to California. Can't remember. I choose economy shipping now. Sometimes that when a buyer comes in and looks at my items and they say, oh my gosh, I'm not going to get it for 9 to 10 days. But that gives me every option in eBay to use FedEx, UPS, post office, and every option they offer. Does it scare away some people? I'm sure it does. I probably should do pack it, weigh it, and do calculated shipping, but it's just too much work for me. But if that works for you, please do that. My descriptions are basically a copy and paste of the condition description. Item specifics are very important. These were all I could find on this item. And it's sold within a week, I think, or 2 weeks. But item specifics are very important. Use only the ones that pertain to your item. Like if there was sleeve length or jacket length or something in here, I wouldn't do anything with that because it doesn't pertain to a fishing rod, and I would leave it blank, not putting no or NO or NA or N/A because that messes up the search results. Where that comes into play is when you're searching for things on eBay on the left-hand side, it's a screen where you pick used and color and stuff. That's where the item specifics come in. Shipping, I'm using Global Shipping Program, eBay's version of international shipping. eBay has Global Shipping, GSP, they call it. eBay's international shipping, and then there's just Post Office international shipping. I find this to be the easiest to use. It goes down to Kentucky. Once they get it, you get a message. Once they have it in their possession, they've looked at it, make sure everything's there. If it gets lost, stolen, or broken, you can refund it, and the buyer gets refunded. I've heard nightmare stories of this program. I've never had any bad experiences with it. So that's about what I do for my listings in a very quick, small nutshell. 30-day returns. Knock on wood, I rarely ever get any returns. I think it's because I describe my items so well. Okay, I did a video on selling bathroom tiles a couple weeks ago. The guy bought 4 or 5 of these. So I did 5 of them. So I did really well, made over $100 on these. These are from my father-in-law. He used to be a bath and tile guy back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And he's since retired, and he had these under his house, and he drug them out. And I said, what are you going to do with those? He goes, I'm probably going to throw them away. I went, no. He gave them to me. I took some of them down in one trip and some more down in another trip. They are long tail sales, which means they stay in your eBay store or in your eBay listing for a long time. They do sell. They probably sell maybe one set a month. They're not going to sell quick. But when they do, you're going to make decent money. I paid nothing for these. I get a lot of my items for nothing. I've made 2 videos on that. Please tell everybody what you're doing. People give you things for nothing. That's why I love consignment. People end up giving me a lot of things after a while. So I did really well on this. I made over $100 on this item here. Took really good pictures, close-ups. Took a little while to research these because they're so old and everything with the color and everything. There were sites out there that gave you the certain names of these colors, these speckles or specks or dots or whatever it was. These are the power cords I got for nothing. Somebody was throwing them out. They said, do you want these? I went, sure. I've probably made over $100 on these power cords already, and I've got 14 left, 14 or 12 left. People usually buy them in ones. I've had one guy buy them in 10, in a group of 10. Sometimes people buy them in 2s, but mostly they just trickle out on 1s. Free shipping goes out under £1. Remember, do your shipping through eBay. Post office first class goes up to 16 ounce or £1, 16 ounces. In eBay, if you take that same item to the post office, only goes up to 13 ounces. Yes, I've checked all these out, made sure they worked. I didn't run them for a long time. I just made sure they powered up a Chromebook and they were good to go. Cigar boxes, I've talked about these before. I get these for free at the wine and cigar store. I smoke cigars every once in a while, more than every once in a while, but it's my only vice. These are long tail sales. Again, these are going to sit in a listing or in your eBay store for a long time before they sell. What do people do with these? They keep marble collections in them. I saw a guy at the flea market that made guitars out of these things. They do a lot of neat things with them. Again, got them for nothing. Not a big fan of free shipping, but I do use it when most of the items I'm looking at in the sold comps are free shipping.
Sorry, if I could just ask you a couple of questions.
I think it went out
I want to make sure that
$9.99
certain concepts
first, not first class. It went out to UPS or FedEx for like $9.99. Again, free money. Took a few minutes to list. Item specifics, I did my best with those, looking at other listings. Made sure I had a lot of two because I'm selling two of them. And these think these sold in about 3 or 4 months. This is another piece of ceramic bathroom equipment, or whatever you want to call it. A toilet paper holder. These do sell. Again, long tail sale. Free shipping again. It went out in an A box, I think, for $8.99. Funny, I kind of end up selling these right back up to the Northeast again. Kind of rare, kind of hard to find. So make sure you're packing these things properly. I always do, but I had one break. I had a avocado green, one break. Yes, avocado green. Brings back bad memories of the 70s. And it did break. I had to refund them and everything like that. But so make sure you're packing this stuff good because it is breakable stuff. With shipping, I probably made about $20 on this, maybe 19 or 18. Again, free money from my father-in-law. Another free item. Tons of free stuff out there. Make sure everybody knows what you're doing. Another tile I sold 10. Was this the one I sold 20? I can't remember. I think I sold this guy 10 of these, so I made another over $192 on these. I'm sorry, about $89 after shipping. I think they were in an A box. I was able to pack them up in an A box for under $10. Where am I going to get these once I run out of them? I don't know. Maybe Habitat for Humanity might have some. They have a lot of construction stuff. You might want to look there. But I don't know where I'm going to get them. If I'm even going to try and get them again. This is a washer lid to a washer top load. Someone gave me this washer again. People give me tons of appliances if I want them. I get most of my dishwasher. Oh, don't forget, I forgot. Gosh, dishwasher course on Teachable. All the links are down below. If you need that course, it's I think it's like $99. So let me know. I'll throw you a great deal on it. Step-by-step process on how to part on the dishwasher and what parts to take out to make money on. Yes, you can spend a lot of time parting it out, but I want you guys to make money on these parts and be happy with it. But it's a great course. It's a whole, just follow the process. You can use this process, this course, for anything. You're parting out stereos, whatever, radios, lawnmowers. It's just a process. I show you what parts to take out, what parts make money, how to look them up, and you can use the whole process for whatever you're doing. Back to this listing here. Free item. Found it on, somebody gave it to me, listed it. How did I ship this thing? With pool noodles. Let's make a bigger picture here. I used pool noodles, cut them, angled them like a picture frame basically around, put one here, put one there, and put half of a pool noodle here like a piece, taped here, same thing here, and then taped across, same thing underneath. I put another pool noodle in the middle of the underneath. That's the pictures of where's the underneath at? There it is. The underneath, I put another piece there and taped it there. And I wrapped it in cardboard, pretty thick card. I think I wrapped it twice in cardboard. And that was it. And I made decent money on that. I think it went out at about $19.95 or $21 UPS. UPS seems to be beating out FedEx a lot of times in prices, big time. I used to use FedEx all the time. I forgot to put my phone on vibrate or mute. Here we go. We got another dishwasher part, a very old control board, don't think if things are obsolete, they're not going to sell. They may take longer to sell, but they will sell. Because, trust me, they will sell. The one thing here, let me give you a little tip here. Let me show you real quick. We're getting real close up here. Let me get this. Gosh, I can't get these picture things going here. Oops. Okay. See these things? These round things sticking up? They're called capacitors. This is one of the big things you got to look for when you're parting out, looking at control boards. If these are expanded, sticking up, bubbled up, humped over, if these are split, now there are ways you can replace these if you're handy like that with a soldering gun and going and getting the right capacitor. And I don't mess with that stuff. I just throw it out. There are also ways of testing out these control boards. I don't do that. I kind of take a gamble on that. I take as many pictures as I can of any numbers I see on the control board too. Just make sure those capacitors are not split or leaking or anything like that, and you should be okay. Like I said, there are ways of testing it. Appliance guys have sent me ways to test it with multimeters and everything. I take a gamble. If they say it doesn't work, I just refund them. It's just not worth me trying to get it back if it's not working. And I'm hoping they're telling the truth. And most of the time, I haven't had any problems with people. They're pretty honest. Bosch dishwasher racks. These bring in some decent money. I always tell you guys, look out for Bosch stuff. Now, there is some Bosch dishwashers that don't bring in a lot of money. I think there's a model that didn't do well. But this is a good one. $79.99 plus $19.99 shipping. They usually go out at about $18.50 to about $19.60 UPS, almost no matter where it's going in the United States. How do I ship this? There's a video out there on my channel, but I'll tell you real quick. I get a medium-sized box from Lowe's or Home Depot. Cut it open, flip it around so it's blank. Put that in the center, wrap it, cut it like a big Christmas gift or a holiday gift, birthday gift, whatever you want to call it. Fold the ends up, tape it, and tape. You can use a lot of tape. I'd say I never had one break before, but I did have one where the wheel broke. As I was frantically looking for another wheel set in the garage, the guy messaged me back and said, "Don't worry about it." I was able to take the wheel off the old rack, and he was good to go. Yay. So I made good money on this. Probably made $72 on this. The only thing with these racks is they're big items. They take up a lot of room in your inventory. I asked item. I was sweating this one. Where's my this? This is one huge piece of glass. This is the outside glass of an oven, 20 inches by 29 inches. Just looking at this gives me the heebie-jeebies. I shipped this pool noodle here, same thing, like a frame. Angle the pool noodle. A couple of pieces of pool noodles here. Tape it really good. Put it in a box. Then I think I wrapped it around cardboard. Then I think I put pool noodles again on the ends, just like maybe half on each end, and wrapped that in a box. So it kind of like double boxed it. And I guess it got there in one piece. Of course, where did it go? Went to California. UPS. And I think it cost me more than $24.99 to get it over there, or Arizona, or somewhere expensive. Whew, but it got there. Well, my friends, that is about it for those 10. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to check out all the links below. Got deals. I'm also trying to expand into other platforms. Having some issues doing that with time frame issues here, but using a program called List Perfectly, which gives you a really great way to go and propel your stuff out to other platforms very easily. All those links are down below. Discount codes are there too. All right, my friends, you have a great day. Thanks a lot for watching.